What is up, everybody? I figured I would do a Shining Beyond update just so nobody thought that I forgot about Shining Beyond at all, because I don't want anyone to be tripping and think that they got that perspective, because I am up in here. You know what? I'm finding that this is still a very good game that you can just kind of play casually, which is what I'm doing right now, because I really want to get in here. I really want to get into the nitty gritty of it. I feel like right now, if I jump into this hardcore, I will be skipping a lot of text and just because of everything I have to do right now and everything I have to keep up on. And I don't want to do that. I actually want to go through and enjoy this story. That's actually kind of important to me. So I just can't find... this game is just so well done, and I just enjoy it. And I have enough respect for it to want to go through it legitimately, and pay attention to everything that's going on, all the little shit talking. That stuff is important to me. The humor in it is absolutely important to me. Do I connect with it? Is it funny to me? Do I get a laugh out of it here and there? If that shit don't make me chuckle once in a damn while, then, we got an issue. I got a pretty good sense of humor. It's pretty flexible. So, but for me to actually evaluate that, I do have to take the time, I just gotta be in the mood. I don't know what else to say. I gotta be able to sit down and relax, and I just have not been having the time to do that. So I haven't been in here as much as I wanted to, but I've been logging in, obviously just doing my idols. The last couple banners that we had, they weren't anything super amazing, especially coming after a UR character, which is cool. They're giving people time to kind of, get some of the resources back. I totally dig it. It is not back-to-back crazy-ass banners with URs on them that you're going to have to miss half of them unless you fork out a shit ton of cash. So that I totally dig, but I'd still managed to collect some of these characters along the way. I did some my daily pulls on, let's see, the banner that was up before this one. So let's actually take a look at my heroes. All right, I did. So Coco and Freya are up right now, but the other heroes, not Tess, it was the other elf chick. I finally pulled Rieger, yeah, I think that's his name. Rygar. Let's see. Bretta, did I have her? Lucille. Emilia. Was it her? Was it this girl? I think it might have been. Was this one of the recent... I just know that I pulled her off of a single, and she was up on the banner right before this character. I didn't bother reviewing them. They're pretty cool. I actually thought she was an archer, but maybe she was a mage. Or maybe I'm looking at the wrong character. Regardless, what I absolutely do love is... Okay, so, this character came up, Coco. And as you can see, I have enough shards to get her. I want Coco. Period. Just because she is a cat person. I just like her design. I think she looks awesome. So, that's pretty awesome, because I can just pretty much go in here and be like, $50-$60, there you go. On the step up, I get the character. And guess what? They're gonna also give me a cool skin for her. And I really appreciate that from this game, because that's just not happening in other games. In Langrisser, if you want the skin for the new character, you better spend a couple $100s. That's not the case here. I dig it. I love these step ups that they're doing. You pay your 9,000 lapis, which you can grind out, by the way, because this game is not split between paid lapis and non-paid lapis, which is phenomenal as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, I dig it, and now I get an outfit for this girl too. Let's check that thing out. First of all, what is her heal? This girl, well, because she is a cat girl, she might just give Chef Boy a run for his money. I don't know. Let's see what she does. Direct damage, heal. Okay. Deals damage equal to 165% of the hero's attack to the enemy. Circle, instant. Okay. Heals for 70% of hero's hit point. And that's an ally within the circle. That's pretty cool. She's going to hurt them and heal you at the same time. Alright, we have Vitamin Pack, Bloodthirst. Leech 19% of damage dealt. 19% is pretty nice. So that's cool. Very nice, very nice. Hero skill. Holy Smite, of course. She's going to be healing and supporting. She's got Tower and Element Mastery, level 7. Divinity. Okay. Okay, she's totally not geared or anything like that. So that is pretty cool. I dig it. I think she's going to be fun to run. I can't wait to see what she can do with this tactical transfusion. Alright. And overall, I just dig the way that she looks. Actually, didn't I get a skin for her? Huh. I could have sworn I just got a skin for her. I just summoned her. That should be my mailbox? What is going on there? Yo. Really wanted to see that skin. Let's see. Oh, and I'm set up with 10 tickets for the next banner in case I want to pull on that, but I at least have Coco. Right? I was just... I gotta see what's going on here, because... Oh, I misread that. Your boy was totally off. That is a costume for Mi Fang. Okay, that makes sense. I totally did not get that at all. Alright. They usually also have some sort of skin in here. Oh, there's a costume right there, and they're like 15 bucks. They're not that much. Coco. Now, I wish I could preview what this looks like. Coco's white cat kimono. See, they need to let us preview what these look like, because I'd really like to know what that looks like before, I'd be dropping $15 on it. But I think I will, because, 15 bucks isn't that much for a skin for a character that you already like their design. And this way I get to support the game. Oh, and it comes with 100 of her shards to power her up. So I dig that. The fact that they make it affordable, 15 bucks, especially if this is a character that you really, really like. What if it's a collab character from a rare anime that, like, you're a huge fan of and that you don't, like, see this collab in other gachas? At least you have the option here to get a skin for that character if you really want to just boss the F out with them. Like, because even in Langrisser, like, to get the Yu Hakusho skins, I mean, you had to go in a few $100s into that banner to get the skins. Other than that, though, that is like Langrisser's one niche, is they're going to get you for, like, the top tier skins, and you are going to have to come up off of hundos. Like, the people that have those skins are typically the whales, right? I wish I could get, I can't justify dropping, $200 right now into Langrisser just to get the skin for the new hero that dropped. I would love to do it. It's a badass skin. It really does look cool. It's great art. But, dropping $200 for that. No, 15 bucks though. 15 bucks for a skin plus some shards. Maybe I could do that. So, another thing I love about this game. So I'm going to keep supporting it definitely, but it's been fun just to log in here. Just pick up my dailies real quick, try to run my events out. And I can do that here, and I can kind of keep up. Now, I have not been making progress, not even going to lie. I just, at least got this account strong enough to where when this game is dropping events right now, I'm at least strong enough to grind something out of them and just to get something along the way. That's probably the best I can do right now, because I have, it's one thing to keep up on a gacha game and a job in life, but, man, when you're talking 3 or 4 of them, but, the fact that I even had to make room for this game, because that is what happened, ladies and gentlemen. I did not have time or room for another game. And guess what? I had to make it. Just because this game is definitely worth it. So I will be in here shooting content. Definitely. I'm still going to cover this game the best I can, but I'm not going to probably be on that top tier level for a long time, at least with everything else going on right now, also factoring in work. But I just wanted to shoot in here, make a recording, let you guys know what's going on. I have been getting the new heroes. I have been keeping up. The thing is, too, I don't I hear a lot of people talking in this game about how they're going to stick with, especially free-to-play players, they're going to stick with, obviously, the characters that they managed to pull the most when they first roll their account, and they're going to keep empowering those characters so they can get to a super high level. You know, in this game, I am a collector. I do fancy myself a collector, but I'm pretty much going to have to be working on Sonya. Fran is doing alright. Obviously, my UR hero that I'm counting on to carry me through a lot of stuff. I haven't even got to run Ultima yet. I've already wanted to do a bunch of reviews for this game, and you know, I just couldn't keep up. I wish I could get some more of those out, but we did have a few, right? I got Athena over here looking thick AF with shards. 1155 out of 400. So Athena's on her way. Guess what? I haven't even ran Athena that much, so that's cool because she is like a valiant tank. Let's see. Oh, even Thea. Thea gets to go to 4-star. That's nothing too great. Fran's halfway there. Sonya though. Sonya is getting ready to go UR, baby. So I can't wait because Sonya just does so much damage. Every time I upgrade her damage, my party just gets taken to a whole new level, and I can clear a whole nother like few waves of levels in combat. I've just noticed that if I get to a tough spot in the game, go in and upgrade Sonya's damage, and you'll be alright. And of course, we have our UR character that was just very awesome to pull in this game off of. Well, all it took was 10,000 Lapis, and there you go. Like, you're guaranteed. I love that. I still can't get over that. I'm going to throw them more props. Way to go, guys. That was just great. I love looking at Emma, knowing that she's the UR character. She's that badass. Just stripped down. Her battle power's already 74k at level 67. I haven't really even built her. And even though I feel like I kind of messed up with her and went with the wrong job way at first, it doesn't matter because between Cleric and Shaman, she is pretty damn gnarly. I dig it, and I should be able to go down to Mage and Elementalist or Arcane Buster anyway. But I actually am enjoying the Shaman and the Cleric thing because she is healing more. It's becoming more worth it, and she still does damage by a fuck truck. It's absolutely absurd how much damage she just does with her Armageddon. It's not called Armageddon for no reason. And actually, with the Shaman ability, I think it lets her add 2 or 3 more missiles. I think it is 2, but that's still pretty cool because this thing's already throwing out 5 missiles. Now you're dropping 7. That's a big deal. That just is. And she's always doing great damage and tons of healing support. So definitely enjoy this character. And I know she's a powerhouse. And it's so awesome that we managed just to get her with 10k Lapis. Right, but even if I don't have 10k Lapis, you know, I can typically get through one of these step ups, and I can get a character for like $60. And like, if you just want to cash out and buy a character, and you know what, for gacha standards, for gacha games all across the board, this is the cheapest where you can pick your SSR character. Right, you drop $60 on, you know, the Lapis that you need for that, and you are guaranteed that hero. And they'll throw in a skin for some hero or another. Okay, like, we did just get this skin. We did just get this skin from the shop. Or not the shop, I'm sorry. From the summon. Because of the step up gives you a skin. But the skin was for, Mi Fang. Yeah, the skin was for Mi Fang. I thought it was for Coco. They have the same kind of color hair, I guess. I don't know. I was tripping. The point being is at least I get something like that extra. And I do get the character, right? With 50 extra shards to upgrade her a little bit. So the fact that you can do that, you know, in other games, if you see a character that you think is cool, you know what? Don't even think about it unless you're seriously like willing to drop $300 to have a good chance, just to have some character that you just might want for collection's sake. And I'm just glad that this game is just taking a different approach on it. Seems like they're actually being reasonable about it, and I can get behind that, right? You know, and a skin for $15, okay, that's definitely reasonable compared to what we got going on out here. it is still the wild, wild west of microtransactions up in this piece. Gummy has done a ton of damage by setting up a market that's inflated as possible and pretty much making sure that other games that come around pretty much stay at that market for as long as possible. And they're happy to comply because it means they're making more money too. But eventually, as time goes on, that market does have to change. And this game is a great example of that. Right? As more of these come out, they're going to want to compete and they're going to be making better and better offers. And I think it shows here. It's cheaper to get skins in this game than the other games that, I'm looking at. And characters are very easy to get. You might have to pay a little bit more if you wanted to instantly deck them out to a UR character, but that would be expected. I mean, for them just doing this, they need to be able to make money somehow. And I would much rather them be making it that way. That seems fair and square to me. Right? We'll make it so that you can get every character for the low, and you can take your time building them, and at least you have the character to play with. But if you want to completely deck them out, okay, then you can, instantly, then you can spend some cash on that. Now, of course, they're going to let you build up a party. As long as you concentrate your resources from the beginning of the game on, you're going to be able to clear, some high-end content. You should be able to. As long as you allocate your resources properly and just concentrate on, the team that you're going with. That has pretty much been what I've heard from plenty of players that are further on in the game than me, and it sounds like a very fair system, right? Instead of forcing people to spend $200-$300 to even have a chance at a character, and having a bunch of players that are upset because they just got shit on that time, and maybe that's the second banner in a row. That seriously happens, and I talk to a lot of players that get really upset and discouraged, and gacha life is tough. It's brutal. I hate typing that out, and I've had to type it out a lot. So it's pretty nice for a game to just be like, you know what, you guys, yes, we know that's ridiculous. Yes, okay, I'm not going to charge you $275 for a fucking pixel character. You know what, here, $50-$60. Here, there you go. And we'll throw in a skin. You can have a skin, a custom skin for some characters, something, and, we'll give you some tickets too. So that is just pretty cool. They're being fair about it. I dig this. It's one of the main reasons I absolutely love this game, and I'm going to continue to play it and support them just because they're doing that, and I encourage them to do it even more. I will always have happy and good things to say about this game. So I hope you enjoyed my little rant, but this is how I've been keeping up. I mean, this isn't bad. I've spent the least amount of money on this game out of all the gacha games that I cover right now. Dropping $60 in here is nothing. Compared to I cleared the Landgrisser banner in 70-80 pulls. I probably only had to buy 30 of those, so that wasn't bad. But I had a ton of resources saved up in there, from playing in there religiously every day, which I haven't been able to do in this game. Or there would be tons of resources for me to grind out in here. Like I said, if I wanted to tackle that's the thing, is I don't even feel like I would have had to buy these bundles today to get this character. I probably could have rolled her with Lapis that I could grind out from doing a ton of the story in this game. But I don't want to rush the story and ruin it for myself, like I said earlier. So it's a nice, easy option. I appreciate them giving it to us. I really do. Especially for somebody like me that doesn't want to miss out on this game, but I just don't have a ton of time. This gives me the ability to play this game casually, take my time, and it's still going to cost me, it seems, much cheaper to keep up if I want to be a collector in this game than in other games. They've made sure that between the Step Up banner and the bundles that they're offering. So that is cool, and that will keep me around as a casual gamer, because I know I can still float an awesome account, and I still have fun in here, so can't wait to see what I can do in here. Alright everyone, I've talked your ear off enough, but I had to get in here. I love this game, and the community seems pretty awesome so far too, so I hope you guys enjoy my content over here. I'll try to cover more stuff. But these characters all look pretty cool. but I'm really probably waiting for the next UR hero. So that's it. That's where we're at. You guys feel free to leave any comment, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace, everybody.